Have you ever wondered why your plants are not thriving, even though you're feeding them regularly? Sometimes too much of that good stuff can actually harm your plants. So it's certain that we want healthy plants. That's why we feed our soil. And because we love our plants, we love the process of growing our own food, we just think that, oh, all we have to do is keep feeding and feeding the soil so that it can feed the plant. But look at it this way: your plant is your baby, and you know that if you overfeed your baby, there's going to be a problem. So in this video, I'll help you understand how often to apply organic inputs like liquid fertilizers or manure without causing damage. By the end of this video, you'll know the right schedule and method to keep your plants healthy and growing strong. Liquid organic fertilizers are fantastic for giving your plants a quick nutrient boost. But the thing about it is timing is everything. So this right here is the comfrey liquid organic fertilizer that I made some months back. So if you want to see a video of how I make all my liquid organic inputs, I will put the link in the description for you to watch and learn how to make all your inputs at home, especially with basic things from your kitchen. Most plants benefit from fertilization every 1 to 2 weeks. And that frequency depends on the plant type and their growth stage. Over-fertilizing, which simply means overfeeding your plants, is a problem too. If you see a leaf burn, where the edges of your leaves turn brown, or if the leaf starts yellowing, you might be feeding your plants too much, or you might be feeding your soil too much. The solution: cut back and flush the soil with water to help clear out excess nutrients. And for young seedlings, always start with a really diluted mix, and as they grow stronger, gradually increase the strength of the fertilizer. So one reason I love using manure is a slow release fertilizer. And please, in this video, for every time I use the word fertilizer, I mean plant food, and I mean organic plant food in this channel. So like I said, manure is a slow release fertilizer, providing nutrients over time. But fresh manure is a big no-no for growing plants. Fresh manure is the quickest way to ruin your plants. And why is that? Fresh manure has high nitrogen levels, which can actually burn roots and stunt your plant's growth. So instead, use aged or composted manure. And in simple terms, aged manure means use manure that is dry, old, decomposed, and crumbly. Not wet, it doesn't have that very strong manure smell. That's how you can tell. And the best time to apply it is a few weeks before planting, giving those nutrients time to settle and enrich the soil. So with me, even if it's aged or fresh manure, after application, I always leave my manure in my soil for a few weeks before planting. And if you already have plants growing on the bed where you're applying the manure, avoid adding fresh manure directly on that plant. Ooh, and it is time for the chicken manure. Look at the difference between the chicken manure. It has more poop than wood chippings, right? Especially the layers. Not chicken for meat production, layers especially. So that's what I like to get from Landra Farms. So yeah, I'm going to also use that in the pineapple, but not too close to the roots. And this is the soil I applied horse and chicken manure with other soil inputs. If you want to see how I amend my soil or how I prepare my soil, I have several videos of that. So this is the soil. I planted okra and the okra is doing so well. So how often should you apply manure to your soil? Alright, or how often do you apply liquid organic fertilizer to soil that you have added manure to? What I will say is wait after 3 months before applying any liquid organic solution to the soil that you've already adjusted or amended with manure. Yes, you may think 3 months is a long time, but remember that manure is a slow release fertilizer. It's not like liquid fertilizer that will run off. It will release the nutrients slowly. So you don't need to bombard your soil with more nutrients. Look at how healthy this plant is looking. Let me use it to show you signs that you are overfeeding your plant. Overfeeding your plant can be just as harmful as underfeeding. Underfeeding means when you're not giving it enough nutrients. If you're not giving it enough nutrients, problem. If you're giving it too much nutrients, problem. So these are the signs that you are overfeeding your plant. The leaves have brown, crispy edge, and that's nutrient borne. So do you get your plants looking like this regularly? When you know that you've fed your soil, you've given it all that it needs. So brown crispy edges on leaves means nutrient borne. If you also start noticing yellowing leaves, you might be adding too much fertilizer. So is your plant wilting or having stunted growth? The roots might be overwhelmed by too many nutrients. And if you spot any of these signs, stop fertilizing immediately. Flush the soil with plenty of water to help the plant recover. To keep your plant safe and thriving, these are the few things you should do. The right thing to do at first would be to test your soil. This tells you that nutrients are already present and what your plant might need. If you're getting liquid fertilizer from a vendor, make sure you follow the recommended dosage on your fertilizer label. Too much is never better. Apply manure during soil preparation and make sure you give it a few weeks before transplanting your seedlings to avoid harming the roots of your young seedlings after transplanting. Match your watering schedule to your fertilization plan to help nutrients spread evenly in the soil. Organic fertilizers and manure are powerful tools for healthy soil and vibrant plants. But remember, applying too much or using the wrong type at the wrong time can do more harm than good. Watch your plants, adjust your schedule as needed, and always let nature guide your decisions. Always pay attention to frequency. Avoid using fresh manure on growing plants or avoid applying fresh manure and planting immediately. And always watch out for signs of overfeeding. I would love to hear your experience with overfeeding your plant or with organic fertilizer in the comments below. And I hope you found this video helpful. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.